Sorry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night chat. I'm laughing because Rosie was having to situate, I guess is a good way to put it. Anyway, welcome to another Tuesday night chat, and we got a pirate on tonight, so we got a special guest there, and welcome back, everybody. Oh, I see Coda Boy joined up there out there. Anyway, so so I quit blabbing my mouth. I'm gonna let everybody do an intro, and I'm gonna start with Blue 823, the pirate.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you believe in. The season is upon us. TR, thanks for the invite as always. I really don't have anything new to add as far as channel updates go, so it's just going to be a real short hello, everyone, and thanks for the invite.
Cool. Thanks for coming in, man. Pop's Quest. Rob, my friend, would you like to say anything? Go right ahead.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and Merry Christmas and or whatever you celebrate. I did a little video before I came on, try to direct some people this way. We're gonna give away some mag loaders, and I should have gotten my prop before I sat down, but at the halfway point I'll show. Hopefully everybody that's on this chat knows what they are by now. Yeah, so if you don't have one, now this is limited to people that don't have one. If you have one, you already got the best mag loader on planet Earth. But in the Christmas spirit, for anyone who doesn't have a mag loader that I make, just type in the comments, I don't have one of Pop's mag loaders, and TR is going to write your name down, and at the end of the night we're going to give away like 3, and if I have a couple more drinks, maybe we'll give away like 4 or 5 or whatever. I mean, so anyway, Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me on.
Cool, thanks. Rosie, would you like to do an intro and talk a little bit?
Hi, everybody. Elf Rosie here, and am I allowed to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there? And I do hope you have a wonderful Christmas coming up. A couple things I want to mention on the channel. We did our Toys for Tots pickup last week. You may enjoy checking that on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. Went with Missy Jen. Also, we have some, I haven't mentioned it, but the Jen and Rosie Reality TV is another channel that we run. We're doing some Christmas things on there too. So hopefully you guys will check it out. We have a lot of spirit here, and I'm very excited about this Christmas. And for Jen, it's the first one she's been able to have a Christmas tree here. So it's made it extra special for us. So it's been a really wonderful Christmas. So I'm really happy to be here. And hi, Rick. Want to do an intro?
Hello. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Trying to run a little late, but I'm here. So thanks again, TR, for inviting me. And hey, everybody on the panel. And look at Blue. He's not so blue today. He's more ugly. Hey, look at that hat. Yeah, baby. So, all right. That's it. That's all we need to know.
Okay, Rose, you can go ahead.
All right, thank you, TR. It's been very riveting this week. To everybody's kind of hanging on to their CNBC or their Bloomberg machines, trying to see if we're going to make the 20,000 level on the Dow or not. And today we closed within 25 points of that, so it's kind of exciting, but in a way, it's also, as I've said before, it's a little bit scary. We're very rarefied air up here in the stock market in particular. If you, as I've said before, and later on tonight, I'm going to try to call up a long-term map from, not map, but a long-term chart from about maybe 1980 to the current time. And I want you guys to just take a look and see see where we stand. A picture's worth 1,000 words. And what we really have going on now is something that I haven't heard in 20 years people talking about. That's called a PE expansion, a price earnings expansion in the market, meaning that the earnings aren't coming in yet for 2017, but there's a lot of expectation that things are going to get better. There'll be a tax cut. We don't know whether that'll be back-end loaded or front-end loaded for the year. We don't know about that. We anticipate that. We anticipate that there's a little more lubrication in the economy now, and there's a little more business activity, but there's caution too. We have to be very careful here. Stores like Macy's and a lot of the big-time mid-market department stores have really not had the merriest Christmas of all, and all the action's been in the Amazons, of course. But what we've had is that expansion of expectations here. So we could be setting ourselves up for a problem, and I'm worried about that. When expectations and reality don't meet properly, then we've got big problems in the stock market. I'm not saying it, I'm just saying it. You got to bear in mind where we stand at this point in time and how far we've come from about the 8,500 on the Dow in 2008 to 20,000 now, with hardly a pip, a really severe change of direction. So those things don't last forever. Trees don't grow to the sky. And a lot of this is, I believe, expectations for 2017 and Trump coming in, because the word I continually get from President-elect Trump is that he's really going to do things different, really and truly, than ever been done before, business-wise. But if you're a corporation that has a lot of things overseas and you've not repatriated your money, well, there's a little nervousness about that too. But I want to say it's really the expectations that are being puffed up in this current market, and we have to see if the reality of earnings come in, because if they don't, like I said, we have a big problem. The dollar is strong, but I was researching today, and there's really never been a correlation in the market between the strength of the dollar and the market. Interestingly enough, it's the market seems to have run, whether it's a strong dollar or a weak dollar, it hasn't really made a lot of difference on the stock market, strangely enough. So I've kind of eased back off of that. Interest rates have been rising. As I've warned repeatedly the last 6 to 8 months, you cannot expect interest rates to drop forever. They've been in a 35-year decline. And like anything else, they run out of room on the downside once in a while. There's nothing more to give, and all the risk is suddenly on the other side of the coin. In other words, if you're loaded up at the bottom with long-term 30-year bonds and 10-year notes, and things change directions, you can get your capital stripped out off of you like worse than any bear mauling you've ever had before. So continue to be very cautious about interest rate stuff. Don't lock things in long term unless it's a mortgage or something like that. So you've got to be really careful. That's the linchpin of your own personal finances, making sure that your portfolio, whether it's invested in a 401k plan or a union pension plan where you have different options that you can choose, try to pull in from the long-term government and long-term paper to short-term stuff. They will adjust more readily. There's already rising interest rates. 1-year CDs can be had for like 1.5%. I've seen some things like that. So we need to be careful. I also said last week we've been in such a low interest rate environment for so many years. We could be very sensitized to a slight rise in rates that 20 years ago wouldn't have even caused a shudder in the market. But now it's, like I said, been the equivalent of being in a hothouse. And we may be a little bit too sensitized here. So Gwen says, Rosie, what about the shooting of the Russian ambassador to Turkey? What are expectations to financial dealings in Russia and Europe? Well, there's never any love lost between Turkey and Russia. They go back to World War I, when I'm not going to go deep into it, when Turkey thought that it would take the chance to invade Russia, and hundreds of thousands of them that died. There's a lot of hatred there, but the bottom line is that there really shouldn't be too much of an impact. I mean, Syria's dealing, Turkey's dealing with all the refugees and things like that. But I'm wondering if it's just another step towards destabilization of that region, because I think Turkey's probably getting pretty fed up about what's going on there. But that's the political side. But on the economic side, just be cautious. Don't worry about booking profits. And I've been booking profits for the last couple of weeks, and I don't mind missing the last 5 or 10% if the next 80% is going to be a disaster. So just be cautious and be careful, everybody, and keep smiling.
Yeah, it's a crazy market right now. I'm just kind of, well, not that I'm really invested in it anyway, so it really don't matter. I mean, well, it does, because it affects our economy, period, is the only reason I pay attention to it. But anyway, it's, I think it actually hit 20.
When I get this long-term chart, I'll show it later.
Okay. Did the Dow not hit 20 today, or it got right at it?
It came teasingly close, I think within 17 points or so, and settled 25 points below that level. But it should not be taken as something of some significance in other than being just a very large number in the marketplace. So it's best not to attach too much. You know, a lot of people could be at the gate here and kind of get caught, and this thing could never happen, and then they're they're caught the wrong way. So it's best not to get fall too much in love with big numbers out here.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fascinated by the market, especially in the times that we're living in, and in the way the market is up right now. And I don't have a freaking dime in the market. I tested a few $1,000s trading and stuff like that over the last few years, and I completely fell on my face. I don't believe in just blindly giving money to people and having to manage it. You know, I'm a DIYer. I like to do things myself. So when it comes to, but I didn't have enough money. I didn't have time to study the markets, and because in order to really make money, you got to know the ups and the downs, shorts, calls, puts, yeah, long, shorts. I mean, you really have to know it all. And I mean, if you don't have time for that, I mean, there's way more simple investments for the common man that ain't got time for all that. And then if people in the financial services industry, is a lot of people, some are predators on people that are too busy working, will just blindly give their money to anybody, and then all of a sudden, they're in it for 4 or 5 years, and they're down, and they're like, well, now I got to stay in, and they're leveraged and so on and so forth. I don't like the industry as a whole for that reason. So I'll sound like one of the guys in the Shark Tank right now. So for that reason, I'm out. I mean, but seriously, if I don't understand it, I don't play the game.
Well, I've called up, this will help visualize a little bit better where we've come from. And of course, the things to remember, this goes back to 1950 and the big rise up. But you can see the last big down leg was the financial crisis we had in 2005, 2008 with the real estate. But if you look down at the base there of that drop in 2008, we've almost gone basically perpendicular since that point. And if you look at something like that, you say to yourself, where is the risk reward ratio now? In other words, if I'm going to put money in, is the likelihood greater that it's going to continue to go up, or may I be getting close to maybe I'm pushing my luck a little bit. Maybe this isn't such a value compared to buying back in 2008 when everybody was panicking. It's when I bought my house here in 2011 when things were bottoming out. So this is the thing that I'm just cautioning people about. We've come a really long way. We've tripled off of that 2008 level. So you know, you're almost setting yourself up for a world where you need to have a perfect rosy scenario, to have everything go good. So I thought I would just share that, because that sort of shows a little bit about some of the risk that I was mentioning here that personally makes me a little bit uncomfortable when it comes to buying and selling. I do a little trading around. You know, we've talked about Camping World before. That went up 50% pretty quickly, and we all booked a nice profit, a lot of us on that. I heard from a lot of people on the channel, so it worked out good. The airlines have been good. Just be careful, people. Be careful. Keep your money safe, and just understand, going into a presidential cycle, I mean, Obama is going to reap all the rewards of this thing, this run up since election day. So just beware. I've seen these movies before where the guy that comes in, all of a sudden the trap door opens, and you know, so we have to be cautious.
Okay, y'all go ahead, because damn Pops made me get busy on here trying to keep up with this.
Yeah, I'll give you a little free time. I'll just reiterate what I said in the beginning. I think there's a lot of people asking questions. I'm going to give away at least 3. If I have one too many drinks, it might be 4 or 5 mag loaders. If you write in the comments section, I don't have one of Pop's mag loaders. And for anybody that's been living under a rock, these are the mag loaders. They load they load great. They just shove bullets all up in there, stuff like that. I mean, they're absolutely state-of-the-art mag loaders.
They work awesome.
No, I was just messing around. I might have shot my foot off trying to do that, but yeah, you just write in the I got a bullet in my sweater here. In the side comment, if you just put, I don't have one of Pop's loaders, TR is going to write your name down. And at the end of the night, if you stay tuned, you got to stay tuned. I ain't going to get in touch with you. We'll draw names, and if you're in the comment section, you'll have to reply, you know, back to let me know you're there, and I'll send you one. AR, AK, SIG, MPX, you name it, I'll send it to you.
Hey, TR, I got a giveaway too, but I'll take care of the comment stuff.
You're not gonna make them work? Come on, man, make them work.
I should, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a giveaway. I give it away all year. I don't have
Yeah, I do too. Trust me. Although I'm hoping that Trump, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, over the course of the year, I've done nothing but try to bring my business down to a manageable level. But if Trump knocks that corporate tax rate down to, like, what is he talking about, like 12, 15%?
Yeah, it just scales up. Yeah, it's like
I might go into overdrive again. I'm not gonna lie, because I could put a little bit away for the next 4 years, because I can go get the business. Trust me, I just hadn't wanted it. And that's a small business guy saying that. I'm telling you right now.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal, Pops. Go for it. I just don't like when a trap is set and things are you know, you get the psychology so one-sided here that I'm watching the markets this week and I can't find anybody on the other side of the trade. And that's always a very worrisome time for me, because I know the value's not in the market. All the value's been sucked out of the market at that point.
Yeah, they're looking for those. They're looking for retailers to come in and.
Yeah, usually if I'm scared as hell to buy something, it usually turns out to be a great investment. Usually if I'm real greedy, it turns out to be a terrible investment. So.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last people to come in on a good idea or a trend or a trade are the retailers and the people, you know, coattailing it, or not coattailing it, but they're the last people to know, and so on and so forth. So
Well, it's
when
like
all the retailers are running in,
they call it the greater fool theory in the stock market. You know, you bought it and you turn around and it's time to sell and there's nobody next to you to sell it to. You know, you were the last fool. It's like musical chairs. When the music stops, you better hope you get a seat, you know. And
yeah.
So the people that come in at the end are typically the least informed, and they're trend followers that just can't take it anymore. Watching,
I gotta get in. I gotta get in. I gotta get in. Yeah, they're like, I gotta get in this market. I'm being left behind. Next thing you know, they're taking it in the ass. You know.
Exactly. And I don't want to be on that kind of. I don't want to be on that kind of deal. I'm not saying I'd short the market and buy puts or write calls, but I'm just saying I'm not comfortable. I do a little nibbling here and there, and that's about it. I'm just doing small little trades and stuff, but as far as putting big positions in, I'm pulling stuff out. I'm not putting it in. So,
do you know how rare of a person you are to actually be able to make investments in the market and actually make them work? I don't know of anybody that can make investments on their own with their own information. And I don't know what you do, so you may have an inside track. But to be able to make money, that takes years, tons of research, time, investment. You might even have to bribe some people. I mean, whatever it takes, you know.
exactly.
I don't know of anybody. The few people I do know that make money like that have just.
One thing it requires, Pops, is to have a really long-term thesis. Like my thesis from 2008, when the Fed was cutting interest rates, was simple. It said this market's not going to really run into a perilous problem until such time as the Fed jacks interest rates up to a point where the stock market won't be the only game in town yet. Have we reached that point? Now, I've bought and sold and alerted people a few times along the way when some stuff came down and stood aside. But so I'm saying, by and large, that thesis is still holding correctly right now. But it doesn't mean I don't take advantage of the strength to lighten up. So if people just limited themselves, like Warren Buffett said, if they had 10 good investment ideas in a lifetime instead of 10,000, they would do much better for themselves. But the problem is you cannot go against your human nature, and that's the basis of investing. Is people get scared when the best time to buy is. They think what's going on now will go forever if you're dropping like in 2008. They don't think there'll be a bottom. And when things are going up like now, people get greedy. They don't think that the market, people think very linearly. They don't anticipate the thing, that black swan event that comes along that turns it. So you're fighting nature. You know, people say, gee, how could people redo, people that went through the Great Depression were cheap and they saved every dime and they learned those lessons of stupidity in the late 1920s. Yeah, but then their kids, they raise their kids and maybe the next generation escapes it, but then their grandkids have no inkling of what happened before, so they have to relearn all that human nature. This is definitely the weakness of people, is their emotions rule them at the worst times, and they get scared when they should be backing and loading up the truck, and they get greedy when they should be offloading the truck.
That's why I got to work for my money, because my timing is horrible. If you ever hear me saying buy the market, sell.
Well, Pops, the best investment you make is your own business. You can control so many factors in that, and people that think professionals are knowledgeable, the professionals get washed out just like everyday people do in markets, just like professionals in the real estate. I mean, remember TR a year and a half ago I held up those covers to Time and Fortune and Money magazine on here. And they were in 2005, and every one of those covers on those magazines, of those weekly and monthly publications, were all about how great real estate is and what a great investment is. And you know how that turned out. You know, when the popular press is onto it and putting it on the covers of things, there really is a lot to be said that there's not much juice left in the orange, so to speak. So, you know, it's one of those things that people are conditioned to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. So I don't think that'll ever change.
All right, TR is out there asking if you want in. Make sure you get in for Pop's Quest is giving out a badass mag loaders that he makes. So let's make sure we keep TR busy. So don't forget to put in I want a mag loader or something like that. There you go, TR. Hopefully that helps you out. But
All right, update a couple updates along the way. I'm gonna give away at least 3 of these, maybe 5, 6, whatever. AR, AK, SIG, MPX, whatever you want. The only mag loader you can't get is the super secret Glock R&D mag loader. But you got to put in the comments, I don't have one of Pop's mag loaders yet, and you can't have one yet. You can't comment if you already have one, and I know who you are, so don't do it.
And TR, I'm not trying to jump on Pop's train here, but it is Christmas, and the package I'm going to give away is going to be easy. Nobody put anything in the comments yet. Wait till I'm done talking so I can start writing it down. I'm not going to have TR try to keep track of Pop's and then mine, and I think Rob said he might get in on this. There's going to be a pocket constitution, a key smart, which is like a Swiss Army knife for your keys. There's an Ozark Trail flashlight kit, Kershaw Kent kit, Copper Second Amendment challenge coin, and there's some other stuff in there that I can't quite remember, but that'll be mine. And TR, I'll do mine standard. I'll write their names down, and I'll do an actual drawing so that you can actually kind of get in on the chat instead of writing shit down on it. So,
hey TR, do you mind if I do mine right now? That way you can catch up on your stuff. Earth to TR. Oh, he's so damn busy. Okay, so mine's going to be a mystery package. It's going to have some stuff for some firearms, mostly pistol stuff. It's going to help to clean, whatever the case is. Oh, that's my hint. So here we go. First one to say the correct answer, and you got to put it in quotation so I can look for it fast, especially if you guys start getting crazy. Is not quotations. What are these things? Come on, Rosie, help me out.
Parentheses.
Parentheses. That's the word. What? Let's see how to word this. So, you guys, one of my videos, I had something happen to my body, and what is the name of it? We'll see. We'll start off like that. There's an actual name for it.
It's a butt plug, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not butt plug. Now you want to talk. I've never heard of it, but it's in the comments section if you find the right video. So there you go.
Condom malfunction or what out there?
No. It's something that happened to my hand.
Shot in the face.
Interaction.
Oh shit, that's funny.
All right, you guys aren't watching my videos, I can tell.
I don't even know it. I watch all your damn videos. That's too obscure. You got to do something easier than that shit.
Cobra Burnout has the very close answer, but it's actually called a Glock knuckle. Glock knuckles the word. Who was that?
Oh, you talking about that damn
Yeah.
stupid ass callus you got on your finger? That's probably from turning
0
that's,
Sniper 7. Send me a PM
that's probably from
with your address.
that's probably from yanking fire hose all over the damn street or something. That ain't from a Glock.
I haven't got to do that in a long time, just for the fact that I'm stuck in the office. It would have been a paper cut more than a freaking hose burn. All right, 0 Cypher. Make sure you PM me and all your address and that stuff, and I'll send it out to you after Christmas. Don't think you're gonna get it before Christmas.
That just means you don't work a lot. You got too much time shooting, man.
Hey, I work the same amount of days all the rest of the guys do at the house.
His hands are so delicate, just holding a gun, but made a callus on it.
Delicate. Look at these things are rough.
Hey, I don't believe I could ever get a Glock knuckle, you know, because, I mean, I got working man's hands. I don't shuffle paper around.
Hey, don't be sad because you don't get to shoot enough.
I am sad for that, actually.
Rob?
I just ordered a Advantage Arms 22 conversion. Wish me luck with that. Why I'm buying hundreds of thousands of rounds of 22. That's why I wanted to be able to shoot more.
Moose knuckle, he said. All right. So got that out of the way.
Damn, Rob, you doing your videos, bringing out the big boys out here.
What's that?
Rob, I don't know if it was because Rob done his video or what. Bringing out some big time.
Hey, we got FUBAR protocols out there. Holy crap! I thought that guy moved to Mexico or Canada or something.
I know y'all had my damn fingers busy writing all these names down.
Yeah, those new steel targets. Those new steel targets Rob got some pretty badass.
Yeah, I ordered all my target parts from a steel pipe company so I could get exactly what I wanted. And I'm gonna have fun setting them up. They won't be here by the Christmas break, so I won't be able to do them over the Christmas break. But I am taking off the whole week, and I'm gonna do a lot of shooting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But that's gonna be a cool. It's gonna be a really cool pistol course. Instead of starting inside the L shape, I'm gonna change it to where you start out in the field and hit 2 targets, and then you'll go up in the woods and then hit those and then down. So now instead of it being L shape, it'll be like S shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I got 12.
Shooting at the tables and then shooting at the start where we used to start and then making the right again.
Yeah, so it'll be 12, and then 13 will be the final. It's going to be a really cool course.
I like the way you design the holders.
Yeah, I knew you'd have to change it up a little bit because you need a little bit more distance. The targets were a lot closer, so I knew you was going to have to push them back a little bit and probably change the course. So that's cool. It doesn't matter. A course is a course. Targets, whatever.
Yeah, and it could be a quick 2-gun with just some rifle shots, and then drop it and then run the course. We don't have to do the whole 3-gun thing.
Hey, can we attach one of those to the zip line and let it go and then shoot at it as it's going?
It won't go down very fast. You'll just end up shooting the cable, and it'll cost me like $1,000.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. Plus, you're shooting rounds in the air.
Not if you're on the stand. I'm just talking smack.
As much as we want to shoot from going down the zip line, we know really that that's not a good idea. It's just it's a good idea, but actually we know technically it's a bad idea, but it's a good concept.
It's a good video, that's for sure.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got to take just a second here in the chat. Sabago Steve is in the chat room, man. Coping with the Times, Food Bar Protocol. Man, those guys are. Old school YouTube, man. And it's good to see you guys out there. Coping with Time still does videos. Sabago Steve, he does a video every now and then. Always good to see a video. But Fubar, he's left the building, man. I wish he'd come back and make a video every now and then. Miss you, brother.
Yeah, when I saw that name, I had to hover over it to make sure that was who it was. I was like, somebody using that name, it can't be him. And sure enough, that's him.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to really, his political videos. I mean, he was just yeah. Where's Freedom 22? That's a thingamajigger. Put that up. That's funny. That'd be cool if he stepped in here tonight. He's such a creative guy, and video skills were amazing. I miss his videos. Old school stuff.
I noticed that earlier. I was like, dang, that's why I had to stop and say, I don't know if it was you, Pops, or what, but you brought in some big people in here. So.
Hey, look at that. That's US Freedom 22 there. Check that out. That's funny. I'm not going to say his real name, but good to see you, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah, some big channels.
Yeah, and all those guys got mag loaders, so they can't qualify for the giveaway tonight. So.
Someday. Well, you think Hillary's a little pissed she lost again?
I hope so.
Yeah, that little bitch had it coming to her twice, if not 3 times. Pure evil.
I love it.
Now, TR, didn't you look some stuff up on the electoral votes before we started on that?
Yes, I did. It was kind of ironic, kind of funny that all these actors and everybody was calling for the Trump electoral college voters to switch their vote and try to sway the election. And 2 people for Trump actually did vote for somebody else. But turns out 5 of Hillary's voters turncoat on her. Actually, 8 of them altogether, but they discounted 3 of them because it was illegal in their state. But 5 Hillary electoral college voters voted for somebody else. I'll go down a list. This is kind of funny. 1 in Hawaii that was supposed to vote for Clinton voted for Bernie Sanders. Understandable. And the other 4 are all from Washington State. And 3 of them voted for Colin Powell, and 1 of them voted for Faith Spotted Eagle, whatever the fuck that is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's actually a eagle or if it's a Indian, or I don't know. But anyway, 5 of Hillary's voters turncoat on her. That's funny.
I think that she's an actual person.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like an Indian tribal person. That wasn't a joke. I think it was a real person.
That's why I said that, because I had a feeling it might be a actual person.
Yeah,
Indian.
She's a Native American activist, and she is a member of and God, I apologize for butchering this, the Yankton Sioux Nation, who helped block development of the Keystone Pipeline.
Yep, and AZ is right. She broke a record set in 1912 for the most electorals to jump ship. So all those actors and stuff that was begging everybody to vote their conscience, well, guess what? The record-setting amount was against Hillary.
That to me is priceless, you
I
know,
love that shit.
because it's the whole vote your conscience thing. It kind of speaks for itself, and the fact that she lost more. I mean, that what else do you need to say? You know,
That's just a kick in the twat right there.
yeah, Trump grabbed her by the fucking pussy for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, Blue's on it tonight, Mr. Pirate.
What's funny was when Blue's not in the room, his hat just floats.
Did you see me put it back on? I came in.
No, I missed it. Can you put it back on for us, please?
No. I'm fully reloaded for right now, so it'll happen later.
All right. Yeah, that's good news for everyone. That is good news.
Now, I don't give two shits about celebrities as far as I don't care what's going on, who's getting mugged, who's getting robbed, who's getting divorced. But didn't that Kanye West, whatever, however you say his name, Kanye, that's it. Wasn't he one of these individuals that was like, if Trump gets elected, I'm moving out? And like within the last week or two, he's like right next to Trump and they're taking some pictures and Trump signs to my best friend, Kanye West, on the Time Man of the Year thing. Was that like a stunt, or was that just?
Well, supposedly Trump said that they were friends, that like he had talked to him before in the past. So I don't. Now, as far as it being a stunt, I don't know if it was a stunt or not. He might have just been trying to get his name on the headlines. But I know they supposedly put him in a mental hospital. Was talking good about Trump. I don't know. That was a whole weird thing, but that's all Hollywood crap. So I don't pay much attention to it.
Is Rosie ordering me something from Amazon?
Rosie, you taking a damn survey or what?
I'm calling Amazon while you boys are duking it out over there.
What? Hit that mute button. We don't want to know
just press one.
Hey, I get
We're falling apart tonight. What the fuck?
add me some magazines to that order.
I muted it just in case it was something personal there. So.
I know, but she doesn't mute it. I have no idea.
Your test results came back, and
you're liberal as fuck.
cayenne pepper, cayenne, whatever the hell. Those guys all.
All right, I got one.
Didn't he name his kid like East, West, South, or something like that? Wasn't that the guy that Kanye West? It was so his last name's West, so he named his kid like
East, West,
South, West, or some shit like that. No, that's not a joke. It's he really did.
Hey, I don't know what it is, but
poor kid doesn't know if he's coming or going.
I mean, I'm just gonna nickname him Compass.
Yeah. Hopefully he moves out of the country. Isn't he one of the jackasses that said he's gonna move?
Hey, yeah. I got one close to home, Rob. I don't know if you've seen it. I picked up the newspaper a while ago when I was out at the store.
They still make the newspaper?
Yeah, and then I do actually pick it up here and there and read it. See what the idiots around me are talking about. But they're going to push through a bill for teachers to carry guns, or that they could carry guns. And they're naming it the Jacob Halls law. That kid that got shot here probably made national headlines a month or two ago. I hadn't read the whole article, and I'm sure there's a lot of restrictions and stuff on it, and they probably got to go through special training and what have you. But just curious, being that you're in South Carolina as well, and you have kids in school, what do you think, and the rest of everybody, what do y'all think about teachers carrying guns?
Well, as me who I am, which everybody should know by now, I'm totally for it. I don't really. There's a lot of incompetence that goes on in public school, but in my area, the schools that my kids go to, I feel like that if everyone carried there, it'd be a better place. You're not going to get 100% good and 100% screwed up. You can't win all the fights based on just blanket statements. But where I'm at, carrying, I think it'd be fine with me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. I have 3 kids in elementary school, and I completely agree. You can't vet everybody. I mean, let's face facts. You have asshole cops, you have asshole teachers, you have asshole dentists and doctors. However, let's say worst case scenario, one of these teachers goes off the deep end. You're going to have how many other teachers to neutralize that threat that probably would have happened regardless. It's just, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm especially in my area, I'm all good for the teachers carrying, because I walked into a school the other day and I was working, and well, hell, this has been a couple years ago, not the other day. And one of the office staff was questioning when the was it Newtown, whenever that shooting went on. She's like, why weren't people throwing dodgeballs at the person? Why weren't they doing, basketballs, throwing to distract him and do this and do that? I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, pardon my French, but I mean, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? If you guys as the office staff sit right where the main doors are, and you see somebody, because it's a locked school, pretty much all schools now are locked all the time, and you see somebody shooting out those front windows or whatever to come in, that right there is an act of violence. They're an act of intent. As soon as you see something breaking through a window, boom, you drop them right there. And it's the front line would be most of the time the office staff, unless they were smart enough and they try to use tactics to come in, a different route. But yeah, I'm all for the teachers carrying.
I'm right there with you. I have 2 children in school, and I mean, I'd be a hypocrite to say, how can you be a pro Second Amendment person and not feel that if the people should be allowed to carry guns? I'm pissed when I can't bring a gun into a school. Just for the fact is, in North Carolina, you got to leave it in the car or whatever if I have to go in the office or something. And I think that's stupid. But let's take it one step further than that. And I don't know what the rules are in South Carolina, but like even permitted young people that are in college that are permitted to carry, they should be allowed to carry in some of the schools that they're fighting against as well. If you're permitted in that state, you should be able to do it. Whether you're in I understand a courtroom or maybe a federal building. I don't even understand a federal building. But you're already been through the background test. You've already taken the qualifications, the certifications, and why not? Why not be able to be in that facility? So same thing as a teacher in school, for sure. I want someone to protect my kid. I want an armed person to protect my children while they're in school.
Did with you saying about the college kids carrying, did you see that shit? I just looked it up real quick. Where was that? There was a cop that was trying to take, like, I don't know if he was doing classes like during shift, in between shift. And I personally, I'm a person, if I'm not working and I'm driving my personal car to work, everything comes off. I still have a gun on, but I drive home. If I go to the store, I'm in regular clothes. But this cop was, he was in a college classroom trying to get some college credits for, for whatever. And he wore his uniform, and they kicked him out of the classroom because him wearing his uniform with a gun made other students feel threatened. And that just happened.
Yeah, that's dumb. Well, and as a peace officer, you can carry in a school.
Oh yeah.
So it's your uniform.
Yeah, I carry all the time whenever, uniform or non-uniform. But this is just my logic on the whole thing. I don't want to be driving home in my personal car and have an accident happen in front of me, have something happen in front of me where I might have to jump out. And the first thing some drunk ass on a back ass road sees is the police uniform. And I would rather be Joe Blow, man off the street. And, and I've had a lot of the new hires I've had that same speech with, quit wearing your goddamn uniform to work and from work. If you're driving your personal car, you're going to get yourself in trouble for one, because, even if you're going down the interstate and you're going a little too fast, somebody's going to look over and they're going to see, oh, look, cop uniform in a personal car. And, he's being an ass. That's one way to get yourself in trouble. But the other way to get yourself in trouble is, you're wearing your uniform and you stop in to grab a cup of coffee and something happens. Don't, I don't know. That's just the way I am. Don't wear your uniform if you're not working. But however, the whole guns in college thing, I think any concealed carrier should be allowed to, but they're already so butthurt in colleges now that, oh my God, Hillary lost the election. We need days off of school. There's a cop in our classroom. We need him removed. I mean, it's just, a bunch of pussies, but that's.
Yeah, I seen that story where the cop went to class and they asked him to leave or whatever because he was in uniform. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the school just got 10 times safer.
I don't get it. Yeah, you would think, if anything, that they should feel better about being. I don't care if he was strapped or not. I don't give a shit if he was in full fucking SWAT outfit. I really wouldn't give a damn,
Yeah. Shit, just sit next to him if you're safe. You still got people in Pop's loader stuff.
I'd be like, what are y'all carrying today? I've actually struck up. I know I've said this before. Maybe this is wrong, but I've actually struck up conversations with police officers and started talking about guns to them. Now, granted, I live in South Carolina. It's not the same thing as living in New York City. I understand that. But I have had several conversations that I struck up with a police officer. We was in line like at a fast food joint. And I'm like, what caliber you carry? What are y'all carrying today? And next thing I know, I'm in a 30-minute conversation with a guy, especially the last one I did it with. He was a Department of, oh shit, what was it? Anyhow, he basically transported inmates and stuff. I forget the exact name. If I said it, it would make sense. But anyway.
Corrections.
Yeah, Department of Corrections or something like that. And he went on a 30-minute rant on what dumbasses they were because they carried the 45 GAP. And he went on and on about the 45 GAP being, why in the hell they done this? And it was pretty cool. I just sat there and talked to him for a while about it,
Most of those guys are pretty cool when you talk to them about firearms.
Hey, make sure you put Patriots One Needed down on that list.
Okay, got it. Patriots.
Yeah. It's funny. A lot of people cops like Blue, and people you would think that even some military guys, you would just assume they're really totally into guns and stuff like that. They care nothing. It's just part of the job, and outside of the job, they could care less. It's really kind of funny. I've met a few people like that.
Yeah, I know a lot of cops from, multi jurisdictions that, we all work with. Once they leave the door, they don't carry a gun ever. And it's like, what in the hell are you thinking?
Is that before though? Because I have a few cop buddies that were like that. And then now that everybody's on the hit, the thin blue line people were on the hit list there for a while. he started packing heat again. But yeah, I had a few buddies like that. They're like, I don't need this thing.
Yeah,
you don't need it till you need it.
I'm sitting in my goddamn basement in the middle of the woods right now, and I've still got one on my hip, one sitting right over there. Upstairs behind the door, there's another one. It's not the. Am I paranoid? Maybe a little bit, but I mean, we've had in our area, we've had judges that have answered the door and been shot. I mean, and it doesn't mean you have to be in law enforcement, you have to be in corrections, you have to be a judge. It could happen to any goddamn one of us. Look at all the with those new little Nest cameras that are out that are capturing these home invasions.
Yeah.
God, I mean, it doesn't matter if you live in the city or you live in the country. That shit could happen at any point. And it's not paranoid. It's be ready. This is your house, your life, your family's life. Be ready.
I don't know what the numbers are, and I can't quote this right now, but I know years ago, I was talking to a police officer that I knew pretty good. And at the time, he told me, and this is in South Carolina, I mean, fairly rural part of America, or at least where I live. And he told me most home invasions happen when somebody's home. That was at the time. This was probably in the late 80s when he told me that. I would think that it's probably about true today. I don't know. Even if it's 50-50, it don't fucking matter. It happens too much. But this was in rural America. He was telling me, hey, most home invasions happen when somebody's at home. Of course, now, granted, they try to target elderly people and, easy targets, but they didn't care if somebody was home or not. They did not care.
I think, TR, I think actually in some cases they plan it so that they are home, because it might take an hour trying to search a house, but you put a gun to a person's head who's living there and they're going to tell you where all this shit's at, So I think in certain situations they plan it so that there are people there on purpose,
Well, it depends what kind of person's trying to break in. If you got some meth head at 3 a.m. is just trying to sell a TV to get it fixed, compared to the professional.
Yeah, but that's not a home invasion. A home invasion is 2 or 3 dudes armed up, kicking in your front and back door at the same time and taking over the house. Now, try to defend that. That's a son of a bitch right there, especially if you ain't armed. I mean, if you ain't armed, you're done. But even if you are armed, you fixing to get trained up real fucking fast.
Timer
Well,
practice.
yes. And there's been some people commenting out there, and I agree. And I think a lot of times that's what happens. They storm the house, overwhelm the people that live there, even if they got guns in the house. Most people don't have one handy. People like us usually do. Always have one within arm's reach, if not on you. And we might be able to, if they knew ahead of time, they wouldn't target our fucking house, that's for sure. But I'm just saying, if they know it's an elderly couple, or if it's your basic middle class family, they're not going to expect them to be armed, and they know they could take over the situation quick, get them under control. They actually probably would rather people be home to take control of the people instead of being caught off guard if they came home while they was invading the house, or committing a robbery or whatever.
The best deterrent for that stuff is police line tape and then chalked out lines of dead body looking shapes with some blood patches on it. They'll stay right the hell away.
Whenever I was younger, man, I was like 12, 13, 14, probably up to 15. Same deal. I lived in almost the same type of community that I live in now, rural. But if and this was just kids being jerks, but it worked and it was funny. We would save the packets that the Jehovah's Witnesses come door to door. They knock on your door and they give you packets. We would save them. And then like a month down the road or 2 months down the road, whenever they'd start back up that rural strip again, one of us would call the other, and we'd hurry up and we'd run out and have somebody trace our body with a sidewalk chalk and throw a couple of those pamphlets down, and they would walk up on the porch, they'd look, and they just turn and walk away. And we did that as kids, but it was pretty damn funny.
That's what you got to do. A little blood stain here and there, a little ketchup.
Kids can be,
totally.
if you think about it, Christ, we were young then, 12 to 15, and we were already, starting that shit. That's pretty good.
That is good. Shoot him in the face.
Yeah, they made a mistake of coming up my driveway, and while I was target practicing, I guess I was in between. I was checking my targets or something, and I had 3 pistols strapped to me, and threatened the people to never step foot on my property again. And I've never seen them again. Never. I've never been. They took me off the list. I said, "Don't you ever come back on my property again."
Like,
I had like cross draw. I had pistols all over me.
Sir, would you like to talk about
my police dog selling for odd though.
Yeah.
I was just still mad at them because they woke me up one Saturday morning beating on my door like my house was on fire or something. And they was trying to save, you know what I mean? And I go to the door and they're like, "Oh, would you like?" Nope. Get the hell off my damn porch.
Nope.
One time to a guy running for office, and I had a gun on my side, and it turned out in my neighborhood, I thought it was going to be kind of a funny thing, but it turned out to be a real conservative, really cool guy, and he wasn't affected at all. We just had a nice conversation. It was pretty cool. But hey, I'll take this moment here to just, a couple of people left comments out there. They wasn't here in the beginning, giving away mag loaders, at least 3 of them, maybe 4 or 5 or whatever. If you don't have a mag loader, if you do have a mag loader, you're already got one. So, but if you don't have one, you can leave a comment in the chat. I don't have one of Pop's mag loaders, and TR will write your name down. And at the end of this chat, we will give a bunch of them away. Merry Christmas.
And ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. That's right.
I think you're full of shit, Blue. I think you got one.
No, I don't think I have one of those mag loaders. I want one. I really, really want one.
I don't have one that looks like that. Mine's different than that.
Yeah, the wood grain on the one he's giving away is a little different than the one I have. So,
yeah, mine's stained.
No, fuck y'all. I got a prototype.
Yes, you do. You should put your name in, TR.
Well,
Use that fun fisher shit.
I've tried to give him a new one. He won't take it, but I'm gonna throw one in the back of his truck next time he's leaving Farmageddon. I'm just gonna launch one in the back of his truck.
If it ain't
I had
broke,
the opportunity to get a newer one last time I was down there, but I'm like, hell, mine works. I'm good with it, I got it at the first Farmageddon, the very first one.
We need to do another one of those and sign it. Hey, Rob, are you doing a sign or something that we can all sign again?
Did we do that last time? I don't even think we did. No, you did that. I didn't do it. Yeah.
No, but are you doing something like this?
I'm gonna have all kinds of cool shit for Farmageddon. You know that. I'm gonna make new targets.
I was gonna say 2017 on it.
Yeah, TR, raise your glass and show everybody the cool Tervis tumbler. That was one thing I gave away at the last Farmageddon. Everybody got a Farmageddon tumbler. So we'll do those again. And you got to shoot the Barrett M82A1 3 rounds into that take-home target. So obviously, yeah, we're going to do all that cool stuff again. I want it to be but it is a fundraiser for the Fisher House. I'll take a moment to say we are still trying to raise money for the Charleston Fisher House. We're trying to build the Fisher House here in Charleston, They've started the construction. They took over an old downtown home, and it's going to be a really cool historic building, amazing place where families can come when their soldiers are being worked on. And if you show up at Firearm again, just put an extra few bucks in your pocket and donate, and I'll give you some cool shit to take home and a great experience and some to take with you. So it's a two-way street. So
It was great. I had a great time. Definitely enjoyed it. And the money, always makes it there, so that's cool. Rob had a cool little plastic jar deal, and you throw the money in there, and boom.
Got to take care of our vets and soldiers and stuff. I mean,
Hell yeah.
There's no questions about that. So
Now,
And
Pops,
Sasquatch
if
didn't
this is
steal the money either. It stayed there all weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever that was in the woods making that noise.
Oh yeah, we got to almost shoot the chupacabra.
yeah, no, there's the donate. I didn't ever do I counted the donations, but I never made it public. I didn't really want to do that, but there was a lot of donations, a ton of money. I actually matched it and sent it on to the Charleston Fisher House, and I intend to do that every time to match it until I can't afford to match it. But it was a really nice little lump sum of money. It was great. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Good on you, man. I mean, really good on you, and good on everybody else that showed up and made the donations. So
Everybody
awesome.
was generous, and we had a fun time to boot. So it was all good.
Oh, what a great day. You in shorts again, Pops? Today, running around in shorts? Was it cold down there finally?
No, it's like in the 40s. I mean,
No.
but I'm hoping. I'm usually always in shorts. I can be in shorts and then have a sweater on. So I got the whole week off between Christmas and New Year's. So I'm going to be lighting that place up. I'm going to get the girls out there and let them do a lot of shooting. Not going to set the zip line up because it's a little work, but week off. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your family and all you guys, everyone
Thanks.
out there.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody.
That looks like a great project, Pops.
Well, I just got offered 100 acres behind me, but I don't think I can afford it right now. But there's a timber company that wants to sell me the tract behind the property, which no one else is going to buy it. So maybe in a couple of years I can pick it up. It should get it should give me that 1,000-yard shot that I want. But anyway, it's good. It's perfect. Really, it's perfect just like it is.
It is great range. All we need is a dueling tree. I wish I had my welding stuff here. Is Buck Run coming again? Is his shoulder going to be okay? Or his arm?
I'm pretty sure he's coming, to my knowledge. But you talking about the little whirly thing that when you shoot a plate, it goes that way and all
that? Yeah, there's like two of them, so like two shooters can shoot, and if you get them all to one side, the other guy wins.
Oh, you're talking about the ones that flip.
Yeah, where there's like a row of them up and down. Yeah,
those are fun too. I thought you were talking about the big plate racks that when you shoot one, then it gets off balance and it starts going and you got to hit.
Oh, those are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I like those a lot. I'm thinking about investing in at least one of those.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're shooting 9mm.
Yeah.
They're hard to get going. Of course, you got to hit them, I guess.
Well, what I see everybody do is they hit the top one first, so everything stays still. And the next thing they do is they like hit one on the side, and then it rotates up, and then they hit one on the other side, and it rotates the other way. And then they shoot the bottom, and then it's to the left and the right or something like that. But it's really methodical about how they shoot them and how it makes the plate rack turn and whatnot. I think it's an expensive target.
If you shoot the wrong one, that thing will start going zinging.
Yeah, and then you can't, you know, then you're just, then you need a shotgun.
No, I was talking about the one where it goes this way.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the dueling tree. Yeah.
No, the dueling tree is the ones that there's like 6 of them like this in a row.
Maybe I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds fun anyway.
So think of 8 targets, right? 4 for this shooter and 4 for this shooter. 4 paddles, right?
Right.
So you have to shoot this 4 to get them over here, and I have to shoot this 4. So whoever wins is the one that doesn't have any things left.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dueling tree, but I guess it's a bigger concept or something.
Now, the one I was talking about is basically like a 6-inch round. In a 6-inch round, think of a fan on its side, and it turns this way. And it's weighted, so you have to like hit it, and then you gotta wait for it to come back and hit it twice sometimes to get it to do a full circle.
Okay, yeah.
Those are a pain in the ass. A lot of new names out there, lots of people tonight. As always, TR is always pulling in lots of people. Thanks for showing up, everyone. TR, your cat got your tongue or what?
No, I've just been busy. Damn Pops made me work. I'm fucking having to write down all these names.
And then you got to do it each time for the next one.
It's too much work for me.
I know.
Well, I saw your camera, Rosie. That's a badass camera you got.
Yeah, we really went for it, TR, in a big way with that camera, the Olympus OM5 Mark II. Has a 5-axis image stabilization. Not cheap with the lenses and the nice Sennheiser microphone. You're talking about $2,600 all in on that setup. But we're getting close to probably in the next couple of days be over 10,000 on the other channels are doing good. So we decided to just make the investment and get some better quality stuff here that'll last and do a good job. If you saw the Vegas vids, they were on a GoPro, but the quality was pretty good down there. So sometimes you just got to step up to the plate.
Did you buy a video type of camera or a
digital single lens reflex mirrorless, the Olympus OMD 5 Mark II? It's Olympus has really improved their game for videographers. So this is pretty much top of the line, except for the latest model that came out this year. So we went for it.
Nice, good job.
We treated ourselves like Santa's elves this year.
Hey, sometimes you just got to do that.
You got to do it.
How many channels you got, Rosie?
We have 3. We have this channel, we have the Rosie Murphy, and we have Jen and I have a channel together, Jen and Rosie Reality TV. So 3 channels that we run.
I know some of your outfits keep getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, that's it's the times we live in.
I was like, what the fuck was that? That's it's on a little phone. You're like, what the hell is it? Oh, it's Rosie.
Hey, did y'all hear on different subject? Y'all hear about that truther YouTuber Justin Woolley? Apparently, he shot up a couple people, killed a couple people.
Yeah, I was a sub to him. I quit watching this stuff a long time ago, but
he's got several, I guess, viral videos that I've seen, and I've gotten to know him, but I've never been sub to him. But I know the kind of crowd he hangs out with, man, they're gonna have a field day with that. That had to be an inside job.
People are asking who you're talking about.
I don't know who the hell I'm talking about.
His YouTube name was Justin Woolley.
Yeah, he did a real viral video called "How to Kill a Tyrant" or something like that, and it was actually and get away with it, and it was a really good video actually, but I don't know any of his recent work.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched any of his stuff in a long time. I mean, hell, he's actually commented on some of my videos because I was interacting with him a little bit a year or two ago, or however long it was.
Damn, pretty.
I think all his videos have been took down. So anybody,
Artisan Gorilla said he shot his own mom.
Yeah, he shot his mom.
Yeah, and killed her too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then either stabbed or shot somebody else in the process or something, right?
He did something. I hadn't seen any videos on it. Supposedly, all of a sudden, he had a British accent. So I don't know. It's a weird situation, but I mean, he had guns, you know, but he was on edge. Even when I watched this shit, it was like, this guy's on the edge of being batshit crazy, you know?
Yeah.
And you never know with somebody, are they acting? Are they trying to be over the top to build a channel up? So, you know.
Well, some of the,
I don't know.
I guess
but
the
yeah,
local.
Supposedly mom confessed, turned herself in, and so.
Well, some of the local reports were that a lot of the neighbors were afraid of him or something. So. That's why you never go full damn retard. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You got to keep it right at 3
Don't go retard.
Hashtag full retard.
No disrespect to, you know, the people out there that
the slow people in the chat
take offense to that.
You got me there. Every time I hang out with Pops, I
might have to do a mini rant right here, right now, based on that, because
you should.
Every time I get on one of TR's chats, the very next day, I get PMs a freaking novel. And I'm thinking, and it's everyone. I'll say one thing and another thing and another thing and another thing, and they'll take it the wrong way. And I wake up the next morning to this freaking PM that looks like the Bible, and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. I mean, if you're gonna send me a PM after a chat, I don't know what the hell we talked about. I only remember the last 2 minutes. I mean, you don't even bother, because I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
Hey, you got to leave the minute marks. Wow. Whenever you hear Pop say something you don't like, you gotta figure out what the time is. Like 31 minutes and 14 seconds.
No, because I'm not even gonna go back and watch my own chat.
Hey, that's what happens when you got a big channel. It's like me, and no one hear what I say.
No, listen, if you got an issue with something I said, tell me what the hell I said and tell me what's wrong with it and what you don't like about it, and then I can properly tell you to kiss my ass.
There you go.
I don't like to tell you to kiss my ass when I don't know why I'm telling you to kiss my ass. Explain to me what it is you don't like, and then I can properly tell you to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just give me a bunch of shit that I got to decipher, because I ain't got time for all that.
Pops, have you been in Pops, have you been in the sugar cookies tonight or something?
Did you not get any last night, Pops?
Too much sugar, Pops.
I get all I want and no sugar, so it's all good. I'm just me, man. But I just don't like the whole, I don't like to wake up the next morning with something ugly in my freaking inbox. Nobody likes that shit.
That's true.
Yeah, direct that shit to me. Hell, I know Rob, he texts me about that, and I'm like, I don't remember you saying any. I don't ever remember you saying anything controversial or that was that bad. I don't get it. I mean, I could understand people coming after me because I'm here every week, twice a week, you know, and but I don't even get that much. But I'm not inviting it. But if you want to direct your fucking anger, direct it to me because shit like that's like water on a duck's back to me. I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Maybe that's why they don't do it to me because they know I don't care.
Yeah, they're like, TR ain't even gonna read this shit.
Well, if it was just one time or one person, it'd be one thing. But it's like it's constant, and I'm like, really, what am I doing? You know. So anyway, I just whatever. It's so I'm good with it, but just
It's a popular.
tell me what it is exactly that I'm offending, and then we can have a conversation. But all that nonsense I can't deal with. So that's it. That's all I got to say on that.
Yeah, I think it's just because I've dealt with a lot of trolls and a lot of people for so long that I guess they know it don't get to me, and so that's why I don't get it that much because I whatever, you know. I've had actual friendly trolls ask me if they want me to leave them alone, they'll quit, you know, commenting on my videos, and I'm like, no, I don't mind. You hadn't said anything offensive yet. I mean, I've actually had civil conversations with some, and I don't mean that, you know, I don't mean it like it was funny. I'm just saying they had the respect to say, hey, I have a different view. Do you want me to quit posting on your videos? And I'm like, no, you hadn't said anything bad. It's cool. If you have a opposite view of what I have no problem with that, you know. So I don't know. Well, maybe I got off subject there. I've had so many weird emails and stuff over the years. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, and I don't mean to go, you know, bring the chat down, but I figure I'd take a few minutes there to just kind of explain myself in case anybody is thinking about sending me a PM in the morning. You know, y'all can just kind of be a little more specific, I guess. And I like a debate. I don't mind it at all. But when I don't know what the hell you're talking about, I just kind of like.
Just go to Google settings and adjust your dipshit filter. That's what JDS hillbillies. That's what I do. Just go to the PM section and then adjust the dipshit filter. Just
well,
I was expecting a bunch of emails on the. I think it was the last chat I was on Rosie's chat. I actually not pulling a trigger. I didn't shoot it, but I unloaded my AR-15 on camera. You know, and I was sitting here drinking and stuff, and there's a whole different story behind it. There's a whole backstory why I done it. But anyway, I expected a lot of backlash from that. Never heard the first fucking thing.
I think Blue should give a class on this stuff because he's the only one that can look like a pirate on here. And the
what kind of pirate? What kind of pirate do you guys think Blue looks like? Go ahead and write it in the comment section. What type of pirate? Oh, he doesn't even.
He looks like a butt pirate.
I knew it was coming. I was expecting it to come.
Sorry, Blue.
It's
I figured they were going to say something cool like Redbeard or something cool like that Blue Head or I can't help it. I didn't set the filter.
No, it's all right. But actually, that's what the people down at the local DA's office is calling me because I started growing this little scrub for hunting season, and I just decided to keep it for a while. So now I am Captain Redbeard. Like, what the fuck? Because it is every other hair, eyebrows, everything else, brown hair, beard, red. I don't know how the fuck. But anyway, before Pops does the grand prize giveaway, TR, you want me to go ahead and do that package giveaway? I see a thumbs up. All right, there was 30 some odd people. I put them all in this basket. The basket is getting shaken, and this is for some stuff that somebody didn't claim from one of my giveaways, and it's up above my head. Here comes the name. Oh, that is not a name.
Big winner.
Here we go. I got the winner. And it was, no shit, number 19. I'm glad you won. Stump Greenwood. If you can read that, which I doubt you can, you're the one that won it. So Stump, I think you already PM'd me your stuff once. Go ahead and PM it to me again, and I'll send. And actually, this is the weird part. I've got the package all ready to go because somebody didn't claim it from my giveaway. So all I got to do is put your address on it, put some stamps on it, and bam, it's sent your way.
Congrats, Stump. Great dude, you guys.
Hey, how many people did we get with comments on the mag loader?
Yeah, he's still counting. He's getting the calculator out.
You have a message.
We're at 82 right now.
He just took off his shoes.
No, I mean, they had to leave a comment that they didn't have one, but they also had to be people that didn't have one. I want people that don't already have them. What I'm going to do is when you number them all, TR,
42.
everybody on the panel, 42. Okay. Blue, pick a number between 1 and 42.
Right now?
Well, 30. Hang on. Should we do it now? Wait.
We should.
Should we wait till the end of the chat?
I said my number.
Oh, you can do it now.
I mean, is anybody else coming in, you think, this late at night? Probably not. So, all right.
You can do it now. That's fine. We only got about 20, 30 more minutes
what was the
left.
Number? 34.
The number I said, as soon as you said blue, pick a number, I said 33.
Okay, so 33. Rick, pick a number between 1. What was the number between 1 and what?
I don't
42.
know. I just picked 33.
40. Rick, pick a number between 1 and 42.
16. Where the hell is it? There it is.
All right. Don't say nothing yet, TR. Rosie, pick a number between 1 and, what is it, 42? I can't remember. Damn.
Number 9.
All right. And then I'll pick number 42. So that's 4 right there. All right. So, TR, tell us who the winners are.
All right. Let me count it up. I don't have them numbered. I'm just going to count down. There's where
that's fine.
That's writing fine. Everybody's name down so everybody can see that I was writing them down.
Cool.
I was close to the gun saying 16. Dang, I was close. We don't even know who I'm live with these guys. Does he already know what we're gonna say before it even comes out of our mouth? Damn.
All right, Frank I or Frank L.
Frank L.
Number 9. Zero Cipher 7 was number 16.
Damn, he won twice tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. He won my prize and that. Oh, you're already getting lengthy PMs, Pops. Damn you, Cobra Burnout.
Number 33 is Gilliland 426.
That's good. He's been wanting a mag loader forever. That's good for him.
Yeah. You're welcome, Gilliland. You're welcome.
And you picked the last one was the.
Yep.
What was that name? The Guild O Congetti. That was the last one I got. So it's a 42. The Guild O Congetti. Is he still out there?
Can you use that in a sentence?
It's like all consonants
and
no vowels.
What kind of cake you guys are going?
Oh yeah. There he's it. The Guildo Congetti. Yeah.
Okay, all you people that we just called out, Gilliland 426, Zero Cipher, Frank L, the Guildo Congetti, y'all PM Pops with your information so he can send you a loader.
Hey,
Pops Quest on YouTube. If you don't PM me, I mean I'll if you wait 2 weeks and PM me, I'm cool with that. There's no time limit, but you got to get a hold of me. That's the whole idea here.
Yep.
So let's do this.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Do you see Bobby more than just Farmageddon?
Not much, honestly.
No.
No, not really.
He was. I want to buy him a pair of electronic ears, but I don't know his address.
Man, I had his address one time, but I asked for it one other time to send him something, and he kind of. I don't think he really wanted me to send him nothing, so he didn't give it to me. But
yeah,
Farmageddon. Hopefully, he'll be there.
I think he moved anyway, didn't he? He was talking about moving.
At one time, but I don't think he's moved recently.
Okay.
Yeah, he said those were on his wish list on one of my videos. I'm like, you know what? I think they're about $54 for the Hewitt lights.
You can get
those. Are cool.
I got the Caldwell. You can get those for like 28 or 30 or something like that.
But if you get them, make sure you get the low profile ones, because with a rifle,
yeah, I got
those big old earmuffs are a pain in the ass.
Well, they're worthless, basically.
Yeah,
if you
the ones I got.
Time for an upgrade, buddy.
I know.
Upgrade. Christmas time. Upgrade.
Upgrade. TRprepper. What?
It's pronounced Guido. Our target says it's pronounced Guido.
That's what I thought. But then I'm like, what do I know?
All right, Brian wants me to.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention that.
Draw two more names. So I'm just going to go off my initial list. And Blue, I'm going to get you and Rick to pick a number. So Blue, pick a number, 1 through 42.
Between one and what?
42.
3.
Okay, Rick.
And I'm going to do a smaller number 2 for the people that were actually here in the beginning of the show. I'm going to go with 6.
All right. Blues Girl, 65.
Hell yes, honey. You owe me some in bed tonight.
It's a private joke. She's not really my wife or related in any way.
And the Genius Prepper was number 6.
Sweet.
Cool.
So y'all get in touch with Brian McCall.
Hey,
Click on his name. He's in the comment section out there. Click on his name. He just commented. And
is the Grim Reaper on your list?
yes, he was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what
Just
number,
wanted to
but
make sure.
he's on the list.
Well, I didn't see that name before. I just want to make sure. McCown, those dog tags are awesome.
I had him. He was the
That's
last
really
one
cool.
on that page.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Blues Girl and the Genius Prepper, get in touch with Brian McCall, and he's going to send you a dog tag. Justin
Justin
Final
Fitch's
Mission dog tag.
Yeah.
Someone's asking me what my channel name is. Where is it at? Carlick.
Brian
Rick, where's your YouTube?
Brian McKnown.
McCown.
PM him.
It's Brian McCown.
Okay.
Did I hear my name? Yes, you won, buddy. You picked 6. 6.
You want? Come collect your chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Well, you know, that's really cool of you to do, Rob. I gotta admit.
No, I don't. No, yeah, I got them stacked up. It's been a good Christmas for the mag loader shop. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's actually been epic. It's been unbelievable. So I love giving back, and I appreciate all the people right here. You know what I'm saying? These people, y'all, and these people. So that's what I want to give a little something to. So.
Brian 123458 out there wants to know how much does a mag loaders cost to order one?
You can get a blemished while supplies last for $31 plus shipping. On the Etsy site. I don't know if you can throw the link out there. Do it if you want. It's not really a big deal. But the blemished ones only come up when we have a stack of them. The regular ones are 38.
Everybody.
But when we launch the new website, we're going to be doing some killer deals. So if you're listening to this right here, right now, and you want one, just hang tight for maybe the next week or two. We might have a push going on. So
It comes with 1,000 rounds of 22 LR and 6 PMags.
yeah, no, Rick is your 6 covered hat. It'll be in the box. Trust me.
Oh yeah. That was a good looking hat.
Oh, where'd it go?
Time tonight, guys. It was fun. We didn't get deep into politics or nothing as much. Maybe it's kind of good, light load kind of deal.
Very light chat tonight.
Yeah, it's fun. No trolls. Well, maybe one. But yeah, that's a good looking hat. Is this not the best damn hat? I'm not talking about because it says "Is your 6 covered" on it, but the material, Rob.
Well, I just notice every time I shoot with it, I'm faster for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm
magic.
I'm like on a normal 6-second run, I'm usually like 1.2 seconds. No, they're badass, dude. You're right. The fabric is some kind of space age shit that
I know.
it's like an air conditioner on your head in the summertime and a heater on your head in the wintertime. It's pretty awesome.
It's a good hat.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue or Rick, see if you can put that link I just put in the internal on the external. For some reason, I can't even put a link on my own fucking
Copy link.
chat.
All right, here we go. There you go, buddy. Oh fuck! It won't let me do it.
I don't know what is up. Anyhow, just
error.
Just go to Pop's Quest, his YouTube site, and there's a Etsy button on his banner, and you can find his shop to get the loaders. I don't know what it is. It's throwing up his. I guess it's showing up as spam or something like that. It won't let me put it on the external.
Yeah, and Coping with the Time wants to know how the Glock loaders are going. TR, you were at the last Fallmageddon when I pulled that thing out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did everybody say about that little device?
I mean, it worked, but to be honest, it wasn't. I don't see it being a good seller, like the AR and AK, and even your SIG loader.
Right. It's a novelty, basically.
Yeah, I actually like that. What is it? Shit, I can't think of it. Uplua. Yeah, that loader actually works better. So
yeah,
no offense, but you know.
Yeah, so there will be probably won't be any Glock loader, but anyway.
It's not that it didn't work at all. It was just make it work. I think those Upluas and the other different kind of mag loaders for that style magazine, a double stack magazine, just actually work better, or at least work real good. You know.
Right, and for $30, it's kind of hard to compete with. And not to crush anybody's dreams out there that's looking to get one, but I don't really see it happening, really.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know what else to say. I can't.
Well, a double stack magazine, the way of pistol magazines, and we talked about this. rifle magazines, like an AR-15 or AK or whatever, they're made to, they could be loaded with a actual stripper clip where you just push straight down on the rounds. Whereas a pistol magazine, you have to insert the round forward, then shove back. You can't actually just shove them straight down. So that's the whole problem with a pistol type magazine. And that makes for a whole different set of problems when you're talking about a loader like you were making.
Yeah, it's just not going to be universal like the other ones are. So, and I've done behind the scenes, guys. I've done everything I can with it. I don't see it happening. So,
Parlick said he'll want to do another giveaway. He'll give away one of his custom mag holders. Sorry.
Well, I'm okay with that. If you're all right with that, Paul, hey, that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah, shit. I hope I win.
he does some awesome Kydex work. He has an Etsy shop as well. He's on my Etsy shop. He's one of my favorites. The really, really cool Kydex work he does. So
I need an ELS clip 5.56 mag holder. That's what
I guarantee he can make it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm missing from my belt. Well, two things. I'm looking for
Yeah,
some.
and I just,
Chill.
TR, if I could
You
just
leaving,
have a
Rosie?
second. I also want to give a shout out to Hidden Numismatist. We're thinking about you. I think he had some medical stuff done this week. A big shout out to you, and you're in our thoughts and prayers, Jen and myself. So we love you and wish you a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him out there tonight. Usually he's one of the first ones out there.
Yeah, he's an awesome. He's a wonderful friend. So we just wanted to give that shout out for Hidden. If anybody sees him, we were asking about him. So.
Sorry.
How do you want to do this?
I still got that original list of 42, which was most people. I don't know.
Yeah, Cobra Burnout says, can other people get in because it's not a mag loader? So
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to go back through and catch everybody, but
Well, what I can do if
might be kind of tough.
we can pick a number, and I'll just count back at the comments that's there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the last comment will be number 1, and I'll just go backwards and count up. How about that? That seem fair enough?
Or just put in a do
Do a number that you know, and when they get it, right?
or do like Blue did and put in a specific comment they got to leave, and they just count those people for this little giveaway here. Just they could leave a comment like Parlusk giveaway or something like that.
All right. Anybody that wants, what was he going to give away? A mag holder?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a mag holder.
Anybody that's out there that wants a mag holder, put in Parlusk mag loader.
How do you spell it?
And go subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Exactly.
He's good. He's got a great channel. He's really good videos.
It's
He built
PARLUSK.
Just do
Yeah,
just like that. Carla, mag.
there he is. Yeah, he built a whole damn camper, a little camper. It was pretty awesome. And he's got an off-grid truck thing that he's doing, and very talented with Kydex. Very.
Oh,
Kydex.
who's going to be writing down all these Parlusk mag loader comments to rip them up?
You are.
I'm not going to write them down because there's going to be too many. We'll have to pick a random number, and I'll just count down and pick somebody. But yeah, it's kind of going to be unfair. Let me think about it a minute.
He's got 10,000, almost 11,000 subs.
Oh, yeah, it's a big channel.
Yeah.
We brought in the big boys tonight. I mean, yeah, TRprepper, Parlusk. We had Fubar, Protocol. I mean, shit.
US Freedom 22.
Who cares?
Is your 6 with 6 subs? I don't know.
Yeah,
what
Rosie
does
ain't nothing to sneeze at either. She's got a lot of subs.
I guess you're going to have to just isolate those.
Yeah, just,
Looks
Yeah, I'll do
throw
the
them in the chat.
random.org. Random.com. Yeah, that'd be a good
A couple more
idea.
minutes on the chat.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you a couple more minutes and then we're going to stop and we'll count how many names we got.
Guys, I got to get going. Merry Christmas to you. Pops, TR, Blue, Rick, great to see you guys. Best to you and your family in the side chat. You guys are like a nice, big, dysfunctional family, and I fit right in here. So.
Thanks for coming on,
Merry
Rosie.
Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas, Rosie.
Thanks for coming on. You have been a big part of the chats on my channel, and really appreciate it. And wish you and Jen a very Merry Christmas.
Rosie,
Have a great
everybody. Thank you.
Rosie,
Rosie.
before you go, don't click. Oh, she clicked off. Damn it. That's all right. Damn.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna say HRM is in there. Anybody else want in on the mag load? Not mag loader, but mag pouch. And I'm gonna stop it and do a count right quick. And Com said he'd give away a GMRS radio too. So
Oh shit.
Well, shit.
let's
This is
do
like
this one
Christmas
first.
around here.
This is, I'll tell you, and the
I want in on that too.
anything else that's been given away throughout tonight, but those GMRS radios, if it's the same ones that he sent me about a year ago, holy hell! If you're a hunting person, or somebody that sends a kid to a bus stop at least a half mile away, uphill both ways, it's good to keep in contact. These things work awesome. They're great.
Yeah, the GMRS radios that he talks about are true GMRS radios, or I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about, but still. Hold up on the radio deal. We'll do that in a second.
Nobody put anything in.
Yeah, about radio. We'll do that in just a second. I don't know. Zero Cipher is qualified to be in another giveaway. He's already won twice.
Yeah. Might have to kick him to the curb, man. He's got too much luck.
You need to go buy a lottery ticket.
He's on a hot streak tonight, that's for sure. He better be subbed to me too, damn it. I picked the number and he won my prize.
Well, then you guys are in on it together. You're just going to split the winnings.
It's a conspiracy. Is that what you're saying, Blue?
Yeah, that's tinfoil hat.
You like peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots. All right, moving on.
All right. Let me start counting how many people want in on the mag holder, and y'all carry on the conversation.
All right.
All right. We can do that. We got the skills. Rob's got the hat.
Get ready to start fucking scrolling, and then people start typing in a comment, then your scroll gets all fucked up, and you're like, God damn it.
I know.
Yeah, so Rick, do you have a 22 conversion for any of your Glocks?
No. I have a 40 to 9.
No, yeah, but I mean the 22 is a whole different animal. Have you ever thought about doing that just to you're miles ahead of everybody, but I mean, I think at where I'm at, and I need so much trigger time, and I need to learn form and like learning how to move. I think the 22 is a good way to accomplish that in a cheap way. So I went with the Advantage Arms. It was $295. 15 round mags are like $30 a piece, so that's a little pricey, but I think it's a good investment. I really do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you have pretty much probably more 22 LR in the central north section of the South Carolina than probably half the people in the United States. But no, I think it's good. I think you reload, so you can make it at a fairly cheap price, and you shoot 9mm, so it's not as bad as 40. But I would like, next time we go down, maybe before we do the Armageddon or whatever, it'd be fun to run drills together so we can, get better and more proficient.
Yeah, I'd love that. And I've thought about the whole reloading thing, and reloading is cheap, but it takes time, right? So you can either shoot for 7 cents a round and shoot, or you can reload for 10, 11 cents a round. And the time you take reloading, you could spend that time shooting. I don't know. I guess now that I'm really trying to develop, I'm trying to take my reloading time and put it on a hold and spend that time shooting and practicing and stuff like that. I guess that's where I'm at.
I know, but here's the problem. It's like, what would be a good example? Well, we won't even use an example. So you're shooting at a target, right? Now you're going to shoot faster and more proficient, right? And now all of a sudden you're changing cars. So you've warmed up and you've done a great job, and you've done all this time and trained on let's call it the bug, right? The Volkswagen Bug. And then game day shows up. You throw on your slide that's your 9mm, and now you're in a Porsche or whatever. So it's when you start shooting fast, you need to get used to that. That I gotta be down here, I guess, because of the camera. That
right
when that barrel hits that right position, and I'm not some pro that is badass and awesome, but you're gonna get used to that certain speed of seeing that sight. So I don't know if it's going to hinder you or help you.
Well, I just feel like that it can't be a bad thing is the way I look at it, because it's the same trigger. The sights are different, but
you could probably change them though, right?
I don't really know. I figured for the money it was worth just taking a shot at it, but it literally. But
I think having your kids do it.
Even if you ran 5 or 6 mags and then 5 or 6 mags and then 5 or 6 mags, you went back and forth or whatnot, I still feel like the more time you spend pulling the trigger, the better off you're going to be.
Well, yeah, you'll get faster draws. You'll get faster sight alignment if you're using the same sight. You'll get there's a lot of good things about it, but you have badass reloading shit. You know what I mean? It's like. I still can't. I mean, even if I buy a copper-plated bullet, it's still 7 cents, and I can buy a 22 round for 7 cents. So I mean, I look at the powder, the primer, cleaning, the time, reloading, and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy reloading, but if I have the option of sitting in my ass reloading versus shooting, I pick shooting, so it's a double-edged sword is what the fuck it is, See, you got to hire one more guy in the shop, and he doesn't even have to really be good at cabinetry. He needs to be good at reloading.
Yeah.
So the wife sees him on the books, but really he's chunk, 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 chunk.
No, nobody gets into the penthouse, brother. You know that.
I didn't even
223 and 9mm, especially if you're buying Full Metal Jacket, if you're actually buying the projectiles, the cost difference, it's just right now, it's just more convenient to buy ammo. With the lead reloads, I can reload 223 and I can reload 9mm a lot cheaper than I can buy it. But with the labor involved in casting my own bullets and powder coating them and all that, I would rather just buy steel cased ammo and shoot it.
Absolutely.
It's not worth my effort to reload. I don't see the plus I'm losing my brass. No matter how hard I try, I'm gonna lose at least 30% of my brass, no matter what I do. I'm not in a range, I'm out in the yard. I don't care how hard I try, I'm gonna lose a lot of brass. And it's just not worth my freaking effort.
It's steel. It's gonna ruin. It's gonna ruin my gun. That Tula, I don't like it.
Fuck off. I've never had an issue with Tula. You have to have a fucking gun in the.
It's funny because if I step out at the farm, if I step up somewhere to shoot, the first thing I do is I draw and I shoot, and I don't even look at the target. I look at where the brass goes, of where the piece of brass lands, so that I can, after I'm done shooting or whatnot, I can go to that general area and pick up all that brass. But if I shoot 2 mags, if I shoot 30 rounds, 10 of them go into outer space. I swear to God, because
Yeah, it's like the extra sock in the laundry.
I don't give a shit if you got X-ray fucking vision. You only picking up 20 pieces of brass, you know. So it's just the way it is. But I probably have 40,000 pieces of 9mm brass, and I'm not exaggerating. I got 5-gallon buckets and buckets and buckets full of it, so I'm not really worried about it. But you still want to be able to pick up. You just shot it. It's got to be right there. It's ridiculous. You're never gonna find it ever. I don't care who the hell you are.
That's why I just like when I go down to. I mean, I've brought ammo down there that I have reloaded down to Rob's place, but I just soon shoot Federal aluminum case or Tula 9mm and not even have to worry about the brass. Just shoot it and go, and it's out of my mind. You can buy the shit for like 15 cents a round. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
It cost me 7 cents a round to reload it and casting my own bullets. Do you know the damn labor it goes into fucking casting your own bullet? Don't get me wrong, it's cost saving. But
that's a pain.
I mean, if you really break it all down, for a few cents more, I can just buy it and not even have to think about it. I just buy it and not think about it.
Well, there's reasons why people reload, and you guys obviously know. But for the competition shooter, it's for the lightest load that'll cycle your firearm and keep you a consistent. That works perfect for your gun, and it has enough. There's factors in there when it comes to shooting, depending on what you're shooting, but. So you want a nice light load, and then for accuracy, if you're loading, rifle cartridges, and you want to build a badass one that's tuned perfect for your rifle, that's the other reason. I mean, and it used to be saving money. It's not right now, which is good because that means Trump's in what Trump tramp whoop. But if Hillary would have got in, it would have been all of us saving every little primer we could and every piece of brass that you saw on any part of the ground, whether steel or brass. But so we're doing good right now.
Yeah, I mean, for me, 17 cents a round steel case, I'll shoot that all day long.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it cycles my 17 just fine. So I'm not at the level where trying to save a half a grain. Last time I did that, it didn't work out so good. So
yeah, you told me about that.
But they run through the SIG.
All right. I went ahead. I did the random.org or random.com. Yeah, random.org number generator. Believe it or not, I want to screen share it, but I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up. Let me try it. Okay.
Well, AK-47 prices come back down. Well, TR's getting that figured out. We got a question out there from.
Shut the fuck up, Rick. I'm trying to do this.
I'm trying to keep the air going.
That's a good question. I hope they do because I'm a new lover of the AK-47. I'm late to the game. I hope they do.
All right.
It's showing up.
Yep, make sure you click on yourself.
Yeah, it's showing up if you pull it up there.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but if you look right there, it says number 1.
Yeah, it did. Came up number 1. Oh shit.
I should be.
All right.
It's me.
Is your sex cover was the first one?
That was right after you fucker.
Oh,
Hey,
God, I didn't know.
Bastard.
I didn't know we could enter. Jeez, man, that's fucked up.
Out.
So send Parlis a PM because you won, Rick.
Awesome.
I wanted to screen share it because I didn't, I hate to like somebody on the panel win and it's like, oh hell, he just rigged that or whatever. But I didn't. I mean, I just did a random.
Did random.org for the last hour until number 1 came up, didn't you?
Oh, blue. Blue.
Well, I could probably go ahead and tell you, Parlis is probably for a Glock.
Yeah, I'll go. I got my money. I got my money on a Glock too, probably.
I'm gonna try to see if I could get I'm looking for a 5.56 mag just for my ELS belt, so that'll be sweet. Maybe you can do that.
He's still out in chat, so I mean, he's typing right along with us. So, and TR, I think you had one more. If you're still up for it, I think that TRprepper had some radios to give away, and I would do it the easiest way possible.
Pick me.
I'll take them again.
Okay,
they're awesome radios. I like them.
Yeah, Russians hack random.org.
Real Cobra Burnout, you make that meme, you tag it so that every time that you somebody uses that picture, you get a quarter. You'll be a millionaire.
All right. I guess we'll do the same thing for the radio. TRprepper still out there. If you want the radio, type in I want the radio. How about that?
Now I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Number 1 was just picked, so I don't want to be that number 1 guy.
Yeah, it wasn't one. It'll be now that you said that.
It's gonna be number
or radio.
30.
That's fine. Just anything with radio in it, and I'll count it. And we'll let that go for a few minutes, and then I'll stop it and count up how many people we got.
Shit, I just realized we could enter.
Meantime,
Damn, fuck y'all, man.
This chat's going up time. I gotta
Enter
go
twice,
sleep.
buddy. Oh shit. That radio is cool too.
Tell you what, if he's giving away the same set that he gave away at his one giveaway, holy balls, they are awesome. I mean,
you put it on your balls? What?
Oh yeah. You got to hear them talk when they jingle back and forth. But
ball sack radio.
Yeah, ball sack radio. I think they're Midland. I think if that's what he's still giving away. And holy balls, these things work. They work awesome, especially for hunting groups.
We got those Motorola 35-mile, family radios and around the farm and campgrounds and stuff. They work pretty good. I've never had or used a radio as good as what he's giving away, but I know they're nice radios.
I'm still waiting for him to put out there what brand they are. I haven't seen him actually say if it's Midland, if it's Motorola, if it's.
Yeah, I didn't see what it was exactly either.
It's a free radio. That's what it is. Midland.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I will be a big proponent of those. I've used those for the last 2 years, and people are like going, what? And I'm sitting there like, this is what he just said, and the guy standing 20 feet from me with his piece of shit radio. So they reach out and touch someone.
Nice. I had to get going.
T, are you giving your house away by the end of this chat?
Free room and board for a week.
No, I'm not giving my house away.
Oh, a prize pack where somebody can come live with you. They have to bring their own solar panels and put them up on the roof and leave them there when they go. That sounds like a deal.
Didn't you already win that prize pack?
No, I don't think we gave that away. They got to have big tits.
That's right. Be careful with that.
Yeah, I know. That's a loaded damn statement there.
Be careful with that.
All right, I think everybody got in that's going to get in. All right, so let me go back and count up how many people we got. Oh, chit chat.
Hey,
Talk
actually,
about how
I do have a chit chat.
shitty a Glock trigger is. Everybody here shot a Glock, so y'all can talk about how shitty a Glock trigger is.
They suck.
Yep, there's a lot of shit in between them, but what I actually want to talk about, since we are in the Christmas season, we had two cities to my north and to my south. One city was bitching about a nativity scene. The other city was I don't want to say the city was bitching about. ACLU was bitching about a nativity scene, which the city to my south, I think it is, sent a letter to the ACLU that basically said we are in receipt of your letter. Do not sue us. We will remove the nativity scene on January 2nd or 3rd of 2017. So I think that was kind of funny. If anybody's kind of, nativity scene, ACLU, keep God out of whatever. But I thought that was hilarious. And the other is there's another battle going on to the north with a tyrant's bench, I believe is what it's called, the tyrant's bench. And it's quite a bit north of me, but it's made national news because we are Podunk, PA. But basically what's going on is the ACLU found out that the local VFW, Veterans of Foreign War, donated a bench that was placed on city property. And the bench basically, and God, I'm going to screw this up even though I just looked it up. It basically said it had the word God in it. Basically, if you're not ruled by God, you'll be ruled by tyrants. And that's not the quote. That is not the quote. Trust me, that's not it. But it's something like that. It has the word God in it. What I thought was hilarious were the people that live in this city. They basically came back and said to the ACLU, don't make the people that donated this bench, don't make them rip it up off of city property and put it somewhere else. Don't make them do this. Don't make them do that. We're atheists, or we're TR. What was that word you used? You don't believe one way or the other. You're just kind of finding your own way. I forget what the word was, but anyway, they said, look, don't make the people that donated this bench move it away. Let it there. Put another bench beside it to honor the other veterans that may have not believed in God, that may have not have believed in that. And that was our local people saying that. And still the ACLU is just agnostic. That's it. Thank you. But yeah, that's what TR said, was agnostic. But that was the greatest answer I've ever heard. Don't cater to us and remove this bench. Leave that bench there for the people that believe in that. Add another bench if you guys want to pay for it for everybody else. And I'll tell you, that says a lot for your small towns. And I really, really hope that the small town that's, it's still a little bit of ways from me, but I hope I don't want to say win that war, but I hope they get something out of that.
Good points.
Yeah, for sure. Red October was asking about some shooting stuff, but you kind of talked about a timer for a minute. And I think everybody on the panel but Blue, I'm not sure if Blue does or not, but what do you guys think about, are you guys using those timers at all lately? Or I know Pops was the other day. I've been using mine the last few days, but do you notice it doing anything, helping out, or?
Yeah, timers.
I use it all the time.
But are you feeling like you're getting more out of it than just going and shooting, right?
Yeah. You're on the clock.
Yeah.
If you're not beating the guy standing next to you, you're beating yourself, and you want to better yourself. So.
Yeah, it doesn't discriminate.
Exactly.
Hashtag the timer does not care.
What's weird is it's like sometimes you feel like, God, that was fast. You look at the thing and you're all, nope. I guess it wasn't.
Yeah, perception isn't shit. The timer tells all. I love the timer. I actually did a video tonight. I didn't post it. It had a lot to do with I might still put it up, so I don't want to give a whole lot away, but the timer it changes everything about what you do with your skills. And I didn't think a year ago today. I didn't think that was the case. I didn't even know what one was. I didn't want nothing to do with one. But you introduced the timer. Yeah, everything changes, baby. Everything changes.
Well, and it's good. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this channel. It's called MPG, and it's like 826 or 827. His name's Mark, and he shoots competitively. Nice old and really cool dude. But man, the guy it's crazy because you think, wow, that guy's freaking smoking fast, And then when you're shooting, you're like, man, I'm so much slower than him. And it gives you an idea of, wow, I have a lot to work on. You know what I mean? Where you're like, man, I can't do that as fast as he does.
Yeah, I watched some of his videos on the 22. His conversion wasn't the one I went with based on his videos. Great videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watch I'm subscribed to him. I watch his videos. Thing where you had to put the candy cane in your mouth and not crack down on it and stuff. That was hilarious.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Especially at the end when what was it, the crying kids or the safe zone little deal?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
all right. Did you get the right winner now? Did you keep?
Yeah, I that's what I've been doing.
Did I win yet?
Nope.
Damn it.
JDS Hillbilly. JDS Hillbilly.
Nice.
Click on TRprepper.
He's a regular.
Go to TRprepper. Send him a PM with your information. You are the proud owner of a new GMRS radio.
Cool.
That is JDS Hillbilly.
Well done, Hillbilly.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you, TRprepper.
Yeah, that's awesome, Combs. Well, gentlemen, I got some stuff I got to get done before it gets too late.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I'm gonna be getting out of here. This was a great chat tonight, TR. Well done, my friend.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
To be a really big.
Merry Christmas chat.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yes, it was. It was. I wasn't expecting all the giveaways, but thank you guys for doing those. Comms, Porlusk. I don't know if I said that right or not. I'm not sure how to say that, but thank you. Like I said, Pop's Quest, Rob, guys, y'all really made this a awesome chat. We pulled in some people from the graveyard on YouTube. I don't know where in the hell they found this. It's just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I got to go cut down a Christmas tree.
TR just headed toward Six's house. He's going to cut down a Christmas tree. He's probably going to take out a garage and a small shanty in the process.
Wait a couple of days, Rick. I got to work the next couple of days. So.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. Actually, I was in my hand yesterday cutting some shit down, but I was way far away from the house.
That would be that would be a fucking hilarious video. You guys like cutting down a 7-foot Christmas tree, but yet it falls on the garage, or
Hey, don't tempt me. I might make a video. All right,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
if y'all seen that video, y'all don't realize that was hours later before we finally pulled that thing down. It was actually more of an ordeal than it looked like, but we pulled it off. I was just there helping. That's all I was doing. It wasn't necessarily me, but we did a good job of getting that tree off the house without ripping off the gutters and siding and every damn thing else.
Breaking windows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. After all of that, did you even have to replace any shingles?
Actually, I just put them back on there, but I'm sure like the wind probably. I need to go back up there and look.
It didn't. I was surprised. It really didn't do any damage to
The
his
corner.
house. It kind of fell on another tree, and even though it kind of bounced off his house, that other tree kind of cushioned it and slowed it down. I mean, I wasn't there for that part, but I was there for the aftermath. You know,
Carlos asked what my wife said. You know what? This is an adult channel, but even the stuff I don't even know if I can say it on here without getting TR banned from YouTube for 6 months. Let's just say she was a little angry.
she was being nice when I got there.
That's
I think
what I
that's the
said,
only reason
TR.
Rick really called me out there, is just to be interference between him and his wife. It's like she'll be nice to me if Roger's here.
Exactly. She even went and got us lunch. Like, remember that, TR? I'm like, this is a double score. I drop a tree on the house. I get to hang out with TR and eat sandwiches. Yes. All right, I really got to go, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks again, and Merry Christmas to every one of you guys out there. And see you in 2000. Now, probably before 2017. So, take care.
Night.
Yeah. Later, Rick.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and close this out. It's been well over 2 hours. And like I said, I just want to thank everybody for doing the giveaways. That was awesome. I appreciate it. We had an awesome chat tonight. Really big numbers. Not that it really matters, but it was just great that they had a really big audience out there. And thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So with that, everyone, Blue, would you like to do an outro?
Yeah, very literally, thanks for the invite. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. And again, if you're not into the Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you believe in around this time, and if you don't believe in any holiday whatsoever, God help you, you're going to hell. I don't mean that seriously. I'm just kind of fucking around with you, but believe in what makes you happy. That's all there is to it. Be around family, be around friends, have a great Christmas, be together. That's what it's all about. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. So, live today like it's the last and be with the ones you love. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Well said. Pops Quest, would you like to say anything, buddy?
Not much. I'm going to do an official Merry Christmas video. So I'll just say it quickly here. Hopefully everybody has a Merry Christmas and an awesome New Year. But I got something planned. But anyway, thanks for having me on. And great chat as always. And everybody that showed up, it was really nice chatting with you. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And don't forget, if you're going to send me a PM tomorrow, don't bother.
Yeah, direct it my way. If anybody wants to send not evil, but nasty PMs to somebody, send it to me, because I don't give a shit. And I don't want my panel members taking abuse for being associated with me. Okay. But thanks everybody for coming out. It was an awesome chat. This is one of the more successful chats I've actually had. I mean, I've been watching the numbers and watching who's been in the chat. We had some really big YouTube channels out there, some famous YouTube channels out there, and wow, that's just fucking awesome. That's all I can say. And thank you to them for taking their time to come and hang out with us a few minutes. And thank you guys for being on here. And we'll see you next week. Like I said, I probably won't do one Sunday night, but I may do one, but I'm not planning on doing one because it's Christmas night on Sunday night. But I will be back Tuesday for sure. So with that, later, everybody.